What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you one of the glitchiest routes in Madden 19 that just seems to get open versus almost any coverage and is a real pain to defend. Now, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos and you want to stay up to date on the best Madden 19 tips and gameplay all year long, consider hitting the subscribe button below and make sure to hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad. So in today's video I'm going to be showing a route that is extremely effective in this year's game, and we're going to be looking at it out of the gun Y-off trio weak formation. I'm in the Saints playbook right now. I believe you can find this play and formation in the Falcons playbook as well. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you can. But the play that I want to look at is the play called sticking up. Now, the main focal point of this play that I want to look at is the post route by the X receiver Brandon Cooks. Now, this post route can be found in other plays in the game, and it is just a very hard route to defend when it is on the outside of the field like this. Now, don't get this confused with a regular skinny post or a deep post going over the middle. Notice, the angle at which this post runs and how it it's almost like a slant and a post mix. It runs a little bit deeper than a slant, but it's a little bit shorter than a regular post route, and it'll cross all the way over to the other side of the field, whereas most deep posts kind of cut more so deep down the middle of the field. But for this play in particular, to set this up, all we have to do is max protect. You press LB or L1 up on the right stick, max protect. That is it. Now, what happens here is this post is going to get behind pretty much any zone coverage, and it's going to also do a very good job of beating man coverage, especially if you have a fast guy there with good route running, which is why we chose Brandon Cooks. The underneath route by RB is going to be a check down route if someone decides to go user the post, but really we want to talk about the effectiveness of the post, and you can use this out of any play that has a similar post like this. So let's just show you here against cover 3 first, and we're going to get block shedded to death. You can see that X was running wide open, but we're going to run this a few times. We are in practice mode, so the block sheds are super crazy in practice mode, as you can see. But as you can see, the X route to Brandon Cooks, it will get behind all of these zones every single time. This is actually a play, this play in particular, this is actually a play that Problem Right runs a lot. If you watch his stream, he sets it up a little bit differently. This is just a very simple, basic way to set it up. You can, do this before you get to the line of scrimmage. You just max protect. You don't have to make any other setups. But this is a play that he runs a lot, and it's because the post route on this is so effective. As you see that the block sheds are just absolutely ridiculous in practice mode. I mean, it is really hard to buy time in practice mode. But again, you see this gets behind all of the coverage, and this is cover 3. Now, we're going to look at a cover 2 now. Cover 3 and cover 2 are, the two most basic coverages you're going to see when you're playing online. Here again, we're just going to wait for it to cross over, and like the block shed is that ridiculous in practice mode. You cannot block anything in practice mode. I'm gonna just spy these guys. It's honestly annoying, but you just get no time to pass in practice mode. It's ridiculous. Like, they get instant block sheds pretty much every time. So this is also why you want a fast guy here, because the faster the guy you have here, the quicker he's going to get to that other side of the field, because it is a route that takes just a little bit to develop. And that was a cover 2 you saw opening guy. We're going to do it one more time. I'm going to go ahead and spy these guys so that I can get more than a second and a half to pass. But you can see, again, he's going to cross over to that side of the field, and it's just wide open behind all of the coverage. Nothing they can do to stop it. Now, if they were to go man defense, you're gonna get the same thing against a man defense. If you have a good route runner here, some good speed, he is just gonna beat his man. You can throw it a little bit sooner against man because you don't have to wait for it to cross the other side of the field. So you can see how effective that route is. So now the RB route, like I said, is a check down for you. It's gonna be a nice check down over the middle, like so. Not a crazy amount of yardage. You can get 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 yards, just depending on where the user defender goes. Especially if they're trying to user, typically, see right there we got about 8 yards. But the thing you have to realize, if someone goes to user that post, they're gonna user it with one of these guys here. So we'll man the post up with this guy to kind of simulate a user. So you're actually gonna typically have a lot more open space to throw this check down. That time the linebacker just kind of matched him and just ran with him really nicely. But we'll go ahead and do this again, man him up on Cooks just to simulate a user defender. Again, I'm kind of trying to have to throw the ball quick because of the block shed, but why the heck is Anthony Barr just like mugging that route all of a sudden? But either way, as you can see, I mean, he still gets leverage on him. He's still a good underneath option. You know, we're just trying to throw the ball quick to get rid of the block shit. And Harrison Smith, I guess he can't make a tackle without hit sticking because he's hit sticked literally every single time. Anyway, going to cover 2 here. Again, you can check this down against cover 2 as well. It's just a simple check down over the middle. Nothing crazy. You're picking up your 5 to maybe 10 yards. If you're lucky, you get that 10. But that's just how you're going to beat that there. Now, if you have a good route runner there, he'll do a good job against man as well. Now, something else to keep in mind, if someone were to hit you with like a cover 1 type of look, so let's set up like a cover 1 here. If they're to set up like a cover 1 type look, this fade on the outside does a really good job at getting behind defensive backs. You want to try to have a fast guy here, which Robert Woods is a pretty fast guy. And you can see he gets over the top of the cornerback. Jared Goff overthrows it, but you can see we had a step on him, and that's something else. If someone were to pull out a cover 1 on you, let's just do it again, set up a cover 1 look here. And if you have a fast guy out there, especially a guy with a good beat press too, I mean, you're gonna get behind the cornerback like so, and you can throw up a bomb for a nice gain. And keep in mind, Trey Waynes is one of the faster cornerbacks in the game, so it's not like he's a slow guy. I think he's actually faster than Robert Woods, and he still got behind him. So not necessarily just this play in particular. This is a good play out of the Saints playbook, but more so you want to find plays that have that post route. There's one just like it in the New England Patriots playbook out of Gun Bunch. I forget what the name of the play is called. I think it's called Pat Sale, and that might also be in the Bucs playbook as well. It's a Gun Bunch, but it literally has that same post route on the outside. So, you know, you just want to make sure that you have like a streak on the field and an underneath route. Could be an in route, it could be a slant, and you're going to get that post open behind pretty much all defenses. So something you definitely want to look into. It's definitely a very tough route to defend. You're going to force your opponent to have to user guard it, and when he does that, you simply just want to dump it down, check it down, and move on to the next play. And also mix your plays up with it so that, you know, they can't just sit on that one route. You know, if you mix a couple plays in with it, then it becomes even more deadly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.